Welcome to Straight Outta Jersey. Today's podcast is brought to you by Ace Sunglasses. Go to acesunglasses.com.au to purchase some of the best shades around. Use promo code MRG30 and receive 30% off selected brands. That's Ace Sunglasses, the shades of true champions. And don't forget to subscribe to Straight Outta Jersey, hosted by Jersey Jay-Z. Powered by the Zapata brand studio. Straight Outta Jersey with Jersey Jay-Z and the Freak of New York, Gregg Valentino.
What's up, guys? We are live Thursday. Me, Joe Zapata, and my boy, Gregg Valentino. How you doing, Gregg?
I'm doing good. I just wish you didn't tell everybody my birthday.
Well, we got everyone in there. John Mancini Fitness, Dizzy Will.
I know. I see John. Thank you, guys.
Everyone.
I see John Scuderi. Thank you, John Mancini. I see all you guys. Thank you.
Yes.
I don't celebrate my birthday. It's actually Monday. But Joe got. I try to take it off of all the Instagram, like all the, what do you call it, the social media. I don't want my, and then now I'm starting to get all these messages. I'm like, where the hell's that coming from? And it's Joe. But thank you guys.
Yeah.
You know, when you're my age,
well, I know you don't like celebrating your birthday.
Yeah, I hate it.
Celebrating.
I hate
it. You don't like celebrating. But you know, I'm going to see you Sunday. We're going to have a little something to eat.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to hang out, have something to eat. But you know, you've been very good to me and my brothers, helping us with our channel. You know, we appreciate everything you've done for us, like your family.
No, we're family. Yeah.
So me and my brother have a little something special lined up for you.
Oh boy.
We have a little something special lined up for you. So George is actually in Las Vegas right now. He's at a casino, and he actually had some business there. But he was actually also with Dana White from the UFC. I posted that. He's with Dana White, great guy. So George is actually going to do live from the casino. He should be coming on soon. And he's going to be betting for Gregg. Whatever money that George wins is going right to Gregg.
If he's betting for me, he's going to lose. I'm a jinx, bro. Hey, guys, I see all you, I see all you guys, John Mancini, John Scuderi, Nicholas Pham, Dizzy Willow, Morella, and Natty Gaines. I see all you guys, Gypsy, Joker, Great White, all you guys. I see all you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't celebrate my birthday.
He doesn't really celebrate it that for a couple of reasons. But
thank you. I don't look 40. Well, 40, 64. But
no,
that's how old I am. 64.
You look absolutely phenomenal.
Thank you. Me, Jimmy the Bull, and John Romano are the same age. Jimmy's going to turn 65 before in the fall. John's going to turn 64 in the fall, and I'll be 64 Monday. So and Joe's going to meet my crazy daughter. That's my daughter's my heart. But
John Mancini said, "What are your thoughts on the Olympics?" Now that was a little bit of a.
Joe and I just talked about that.
Talk about that.
That girl from that guy from Algiers beat that girl from Italy, and the girl cried. She quit the fight and said, "This is not fair. This is not fair. I'm fighting a man." You know what I mean? And he looks just like Fallon Fox, bro. If you Google what that dude looks like, he looks. This Olympics, bro. France and America are a disgrace. I mean, France has been a disgrace a long time, but now America's pushing all this shit. It's not right. Let them have a league of their own. If the dude wants to be a girl and another dude wants to, let those two fight it out. Let Fallon Fox fight this dude. But you can't have that. That's not right. And he didn't look anything like a girl, Joe.
No, it's not fair. I don't think it was fair at all. They shouldn't do that.
Like when he had the headgear on and fighting and shit, I'm like, wow, that's a dude. Is that a guy fighting a girl? I had no idea at first. And then I thought it was just a straight up guy fighting a girl. And then, which it is, but what I'm saying is that I didn't realize it's somebody, that whole transgender thing going on. Because that's not a true transgender. They're making a mockery. It's ridiculous. Gregg, were you born during President Hoover? I was born Administration. Wait, when was Hoover? I don't remember. No, I think I was born 1960, August 5th, 1960. Whoever was the president then. Was it Kennedy? Was Kennedy already president, or Kennedy became president? I don't remember. Something like that.
Kennedy.
It might have been Kennedy. You know, I was there. I was alive when he was shot. I was 3. When he was Kennedy was shot, I was 3 years old.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. You know, I know, like I said, we're going to have a little meal on Sunday, too. We're going to have a nice meal on Sunday, you know, and I know you don't like celebrating it. You know, we'll answer some questions here and wait for my brother George, who's in Vegas. He's going to be popping on live from the casino.
No, Dizzy Willow, Nixon was not president. I was already older when Nixon was president. I remember Nixon being president very well. I remember when he quit. What are you going to do when you don't have Nixon to kick around anymore? I was like 13 years old or whatever it was. I remember Nixon very well. So I was already a teenager when Nixon was.
I was the Reagan years, I remember very well. Reagan was good.
Yeah, I mean, I remember Reagan. I was already out of high school. I was out of high school when Carter was president. You know, that's when I graduated high school in the 70s. I was out of high school in the 70s. My year was 78, but I graduated 79. Because I was bad. Thank you. Thank you, whoever just said that.
What does John say?
MB, whatever. I saw it. Thank you. I can't read what that says. MB, whatever. Brother. Thank you. Yeah, it's, you know, it's crazy. You can't have that transgender shit. France is a disgrace with the whole friggin' thing they did with the Olympics.
Greg, what did you think of Kamala doing some of her speeches and stuff?
She's lying, though. Everything she says now is a lie. She's going against everything that, you know, she listen, people will say anything, okay? And other people in this world, remember, everybody that thinks Trump's a shoo-in, they're wrong. It's not, it's neck and neck right now, man, and it could go either way. Remember this. Remember what I told you. You read stories, right? Guy gets a divorce from his wife. He has a big battle over who gets the children. He loses. But he gets to visit them. So he goes and visits them and he kills his own children, right? To get back at the wife. Now he's just going to spend the rest of his life in prison, probably getting raped and shit in there because, you know, the prisoners don't like, you know, dudes that, you know, do stuff like that. But he did it because and you may say, what the hell does that have to do? There's people in this country, they don't care. Trump will make Trump might be a better president, but I don't care. I'm not going to vote for him. I can't stand him so much. I'll do whatever it takes to destroy him. So, you know, I equate that with the guy does with his children. You can't. Everything Kamala has, she's been the punchline, the jokes this whole time. This whole time she hasn't done anything. Now she's saying she didn't, you know, she has nothing to do with the border. Bull crap. You were the border czar. You know that. You know, there's interviews with you talking about it. I mean, with everything. Now she's saying fracking. Maybe, yeah, we do need some fracking. That's bullshit. I'll do away with fracking. She said a long time ago. And then she's going to everything that she said. I watched Pete Buttigieg the other day on Fox News. And he's telling, what's her name? Oh, God. I think she's really cute. The blonde there, fucking Shannon Breen. He's telling her, the Trump's the one that when under his administration, that's where all these people are coming in. It wasn't us. We stopped that. And the Republicans voted against our plans. Their fault. It's Trump's fault. I'm like, dude, holy shit. You are so delusional, such a bullshit artist, you know? I'm going to believe a guy to put on a bra, right? With a milk thing, you know, for women that have had like breast cancer and they can't breastfeed their baby. So they make this bra, right? And you fill it's a bra with 2 like fucking cups in it. You fill it with milk and you could breastfeed your baby, right? Mm-hmm. But now you got, you know, Buttigieg used that and breastfed his adopted baby. Come on, dude. Can you get any more soy man than that? Come on.
That's ridiculous. You know? Crazy.
What's up, Luciano? Yeah, it's so bad, bro. It's so bad. And these are the people you want. And there's a chance you may have that as the vice president. Like, if he might hook up with Kamala Harris to be the vice president. Imagine that.
Oof, no.
But there's people out there. Again, it goes back to the guy choking his kids and killing his kids to get back at his wife. Okay? It's like you don't like your house, so you're going to burn it down. There's people out there that know that that's a disgrace. You know what I mean? But they'll vote for that because I just don't want Trump to be. I don't care. You know?
Yeah, I don't.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, we're living in the twilight zone.
Yeah, man, it's really bad. I mean, to see this in the Olympics now, if this is like a test. As soon as they allow the Olympics, forget about it. Hey, John Scuderi, my brother, what's that say, Greg? Is there any way you can outline your first cycle experience with anabolic? Be a natural soul. Well, the first thing I ever did was I took anabolics, which is Dominican D-ball, which is pills. But John, I'm the kind of guy, bro. I've said this a million times. If I was going to be a bank robber, I will take the rolls of pennies too. I'm an all or nothing guy. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it all the way. If I'm not going to do it, I don't do it at all. You understand what I'm saying? Who's that? Nicholas Fam.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Don't waste money on me for my birthday, guys. I love you guys so much. You have no idea. My birthdays, forget about it. When you get 64, I mean, I'm glad I made it that far, but still. But anyway, John Scuderi, getting back. So, I was a drug test. I had so much of it. And I'm the kind of guy, like the first time I don't remember how many anabolics I took, but I must have took like 50 the first day. I went from nothing to like, okay, that's it. I'm now a Jew. Okay, so now I'm no longer natural, and I'm a juice head now. So let's fuck it, break out. And then I broke out, bottle of testosterone. And why leave any in the bottle? Let's just take the whole bottle. And that's how it started. And before we know it, I gained 100 pounds. But I was a drug dealer.
Did you have problems injecting your first time?
No. You mean sticking a needle in me? No, I mean, the first time I didn't know how I was going to feel about it, but once I stuck it in, I was like, holy shit, that's like nothing. You know what I mean? And I became pincushion, and, I did it like that. So, but I mean, a part of me did feel like it died,
Yes.
Again, Nicholas Pham, thank you so much. A part of me died when I did that because I was proud natural, I was one of those guys, just like a lot of natties. If you know any natural bodybuilders, first thing they say to you is, dude, flexing in the mirror. First thing he says, dude, can you imagine if I took steroids? Look what I look like, like that kind of shit. So I was always proud because people thought I was on drugs and I wasn't on drugs. So it was the minute I started taking steroids, I went bonsai, and I just was like, okay. And it was very obvious. My friends who knew me, I think Bob Bonham, I hadn't seen him in like 2 weeks or so. In just 2 weeks' time, he was like, holy shit, And I was like, yeah, dude, I did it. I started. And he's like, oh, my God, I can tell. And I just responded. Remember, well-trained muscle responds way better. 23 years natural, nothing. So my body was like, bring it, like a sponge. I just poof, like that, But enough of that. I was doing massive amounts. I'm not going to lie, like ridiculous, stupid amounts. Would I do that today? Absolutely. But we're not at my age.
You're showing your arms and your ass, right? Arms and
ass. No ass, never the ass. Injection sites swell. That's what somebody always told me. I had a friend who used to shoot everything in his ass. He had a big ass. He almost had like a shelf on the back of his ass. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh hell no, No arms, shoulders, shit, arms.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah,
I know a couple people shot in their quads and infection.
I told you I tried that one time. I said, let me see what that's like. And I could not move. It was the worst thing I'll never do. I couldn't even get the needle in. From just sticking a needle in there, I was like, oh my God, I haven't even pushed the shit yet, and I'm in wicked pain. Because there's all kinds of nerves, and I have big legs, and they're grainy, hard, and I could actually hear it going like this, like ripping through like meat. And I was like, shit, and it was Sustanon too, which hurts. It was Russian Sustanon, and I squeezed that shit in there, and then I was like, oh my God, and I had to go to a wedding, and I had to walk with stiff legs. You know what I mean? I'll never forget that. And I said, well, we're never doing that again, And so I didn't, I didn't need to shoot the legs anyway. But I would never, ever, ever do that. But a lot of guys do shoot the legs. They shoot it right in their thigh. That's a common spot for a lot of bodybuilders that I know anyway. So I think
I know a lot of people in the tricep, the back of the tricep.
The back of the triceps, yeah, but yeah, I mean, I shot the tricep. I shot whatever I can stick it in because I had so much shit, you know what I mean? Remember, I was a drug dealer, so I had we got steroid stuff by the brick. I didn't get like, oh, give me 10 bottles. I mean, I had, I'd have like 2,000. I know it's disgusting, isn't it? 2,000 bottles I had at one time. I'll never forget. It was like a big giant box, but they were bricks. Steroids used to come in 25. There was 25, and they were like in a brick like this. And I would get that, it was 4 rows of 5, 5 rows of 5, like this. So we'd have like the Steris. It was a nice brick. And I would just break open that brick and take one out. That's, remember, there's 200 milligrams, 10 cc's in just one. So, that whole nice brick. And I'd have piles of bricks like that.
What's up,
Hey, JWS. What's going on, my brother? So it was like that.
How you doing, Jeremy?
Did you
get a link to my brother again? So just read the questions. I'll go out for a second.
Okay. No, I didn't see the Bostin Loyd thing. That's when I kind of got a little upset with the father, if you watched on him, only because I was in that situation and it was a bad situation, and I feel bad, for the grandmother and stuff, Bostin Loyd's mother, who was, was involved in the kid's life. Was involved in Boston's life too, very much so till, he died, and, she loved that grandkid, and to have your own ex-husband, I don't know, man. I just lost it on that show because I went through the very similar thing, with my son. Not my daughter, but my son. My daughter was with me. My son didn't want to go with me, and they brainwashed him. So, that's how that happened.
Greg, you can hear me? My mic, I don't think my mic is working on me.
I hear you totally.
Joe said
my Joe's mic definitely not working. Can barely. I hear him fine. Just in time for.
Maybe, I don't know. I got to check the settings.
The Banya talk. Yeah.
Yes, we're just talking about the Banya.
Yeah, the little, so, what's this? I remember that, Greg, and, so very true and very sad. Yes, I didn't mean to go off. It's just that he caught me, when I was on the RX show, and even Dave, because Dave's going through the same type of thing. So that's why Dave was saying to me, Greg, you're the hero of the video. I love you. And after me and Dave talked, and he was glad I did that, because it's just, if you can't stand your ex-wife or your father, whatever, you can't punish your kid for that shit, or your grandkid, and that's exactly what they're doing by keeping her away. That's not good. That you think Bostin would want that if he was alive? Do you think that Bostin would be like, yeah, F that bitch? No. So that's not right. You don't do that. You don't like your ex-wife? Fine. Then you don't deal with her. Just stay away from her. But you can't take her away from her own grandkid. They're all shot. I watched the Bostin Loyd documentary. It was quite sad. He never stood a chance. He was surrounded. Yes. Who wrote that? Dan. Yes, Dan. Not for nothing. Okay. But I don't push my kids into bodybuilding or any of that. The bodybuilding is a worse sport for you to get your kid involved in. Yeah, I mean, it's, you have to take drugs.
They're going to do drugs if they're getting a bodybuilding. They're going to do drugs.
You cannot, and once you start with the drugs, I'm around these guys, and I got to be honest with you, they're way worse today than they were back in the day, because these guys today take party drugs too. They take a drug for every a drug so they can eat more, a drug so they can eat less, a drug so they can fucking wake up in the morning, a drug so that, cut your cortisone, cut your fucking estrogen, so a drug for every process of the body. That's why people are dropping dead today, even the girls, bro. Now you're getting girl bodybuilders and girl fitness athletes, and you're only 25 years old or 30 years old. They're dropping dead.
And the drugs back then, we got them from pharmaceuticals companies.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Today they're all made.
I know. I'm gonna. It's sacrilegious for me to say this to some people, but trend is like a joke. You know what I mean? First of all, it's not that whole trend cough thing. That's not a good thing. Okay, that's bad. That. It means you're a little anaphylaxis there. You know what I mean? Whether it goes away in a couple minutes or not, it's not a good thing. Number one. Number two, there's no such thing as trend. There's no pharmacy on this planet. Now, I'm sure somebody's like, that's not true. Over in Algiers, they have that's because it's a bootleg. There's no, trend is a knockoff of parabolin. Okay? And I took parabolin. I got busted. That's one of the drugs I got busted with. I was one of the few people I got legitimate parabolin from, France. I had the real shit, okay? And that did not give you no trend cough, okay? Because trend is made, and somebody's making that shit. They boil down them pellets and all that stuff. It's just not
good.
I don't know. It's my opinion. I know to you guys that's sacrilegious. I tried it, and it was horrible. Horrible. Lee Priest and I are very close, and we talk about everything but steroids. But that's the one time we ever talked about steroids, was when we did talk about, holy shit, did you ever try that shit? Yeah. And he said the same thing. He had the same problem. He took a shot and he thought, oh my God, I'm going to die. I mean, it was bad. And I don't care what it does for you. It's not worth you not being able to breathe or talk or, that's no good. That is not a good thing. So, that's all I'm saying. Decade today isn't even close to the decade. It's because who knows what real deck is anymore. I don't know. These guys spike testosterone's a cheap drug to make. So, guys are using, pulling labels off or selling tests.
Winward, what's up?
As a decade. Winmore, what's going on, my brother?
Who's that?
What the hell was that? I know somebody just texted me something. No, so of course the drugs are not going to be today what they were. It's not even close. You guys have to understand that. It's back in the day, you can't. The drugs were real. There's more pharmaceutical drugs. All this shit, Red Dragon, this and that. Those things were all made in a lab somewhere. Whether it's a legit lab or not. They're not made, though, for a pharmaceutical company. You're not getting shit like back in the day. It was Steris, Upjohn. What was the other one? Seba made D-balls. What was the other one, Joe? Do you remember? The testosterone was... there was another testosterone that was all over the place, but it was legit. It was American, like if you went to CVS or any of that stuff, So you're dealing with drugs today that are different. Okay, wait, Luciano's got it. I see Joe's frozen. So let me try to question for Gregg. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, they're both frozen. I'm a huge fan of vitamin C and vitamin E help.
Gregg?
Yes. What's going on?
Gregg?
Your brother got knocked off.
Me?
What are you doing?
Oh, good Lord! What do I have to do this stream for him too again? Do I have to do this in Vegas?
Yeah,
I'm in Vegas doing this for him.
You're cutting out.
Greg, first
Yes.
of all,
Yes.
happy birthday.
Thank you, George.
Thank you. For my wife, happy birthday.
Hey, there she is. How you doing? Thank you. I don't celebrate my birthday. I'm going to kill Joe for doing this, but thank you.
Well, we have a special surprise for you. You know that.
Okay, yeah, Joe.
We're going into the casino. We have, which by the way, this morning I hit for $4,500.
I know. Joe told me. Congratulations. And
Isn't that the craziest thing?
yeah, because the minute you bring me into it, your luck just ran out.
Oh, where is Jay-Z? He just can't.
I'm here. I'm trying to get there. But,
You're not here. You're the screen's black. Let's go. Get with the program here. I'm thousands of miles away, and my stream is better than his.
I don't know.
He's a nut job.
You know what I do notice though, when we're doing a thing, he's always fudging with stuff. So I don't know if he's knocking himself off. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You might have to school Joe.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him over there. Put him on the other screen.
So yeah. So how is he? So I heard you were with Dana White.
Yes, today. What a dude! The guy is I don't care what anybody says. He is a great dude. He is a great guy. He did not have to treat me that way. I'm a nobody, and he's just a great guy.
I saw pictures of you in his office with that big picture of Mike Tyson. What are you cracking? Somebody in the head.
He was hitting Mitch Blood Green.
Mitch Blood Green. Okay.
Yeah, he has a.
Yo,
he just is great. There he is. Jay-Z,
I'm trying to send you the link every 5 minutes.
Well, don't send it to me. How about that? Don't. All right. So here's the deal, Gregg.
Yes.
We have $100 right here. Where is it? There it is. $100.
Say goodbye to
I'm
that.
gonna put that into. How you doing? How are you? I'm gonna put that right in. Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna put that right in the Wheel of Fortune for you. Okay.
All right.
Now you could say stop now. Stop now and take the 100, or keep spinning the wheel. Whatever you want to do, I'll spin it.
Take the money, Gregg.
Whatever it is. Listen,
I don't want to take
this
money.
We'll put it in, and I will super chat that right to you as soon as this ends. As soon as I can find where the Wheel of Fortune is here.
I don't want to take your money.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I don't want to take your money, and I'm telling you, I know if you put it in a wheel, it's definitely probably going to lose.
I just won 4,500.
I know. That's good. That's what I'm saying. Don't waste your money on me. Your luck will be out. Brian Pablo. Thank you, Brian Pablo. Happy birthday. Brian, I don't celebrate my birthday. I hate it. Joe's got me over here. Thank you, though, Brian. George is frozen. George, you're
frozen now. Being 4,500 miles away.
Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. My birthday's Monday, August 5th.
Monday, I know. George, you're frozen.
George, you're frozen. George was just with Dana White in Dana White's office. I saw the big poster right there. Dana White's got this giant, like 6-foot photo.
Wait, you're back. I think you're back. You're there. All right, we're here. We see you. All right, we see you now, George. George.
Great.
George. I feel like you remember Ralph Cramden? We're going for the $100,000. Remember that?
Yes.
Who sings Swami River? Ed Norton. That was funny.
You're frozen, George.
Thank you, Ben Garcia. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Ben.
You guys, don't mind me. It's my birthday's like, I get like. My girlfriend will tell you I don't even like. I try not to even. So there's some days where I forget it's my birthday. Gregg's gonna kill Joe for him. Yes. Yes.
Come on, George. Where are you?
MTRO. Oh, is that? But is that Tripodi? No, that's not. I thought there was a guy. No. Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, this stream is so horrible. George is in the middle of a casino trying to bet, but his Wi-Fi, and I'm trying to send him the link, and he can't come back, so I don't know.
He's saying it's you.
I'm sending him the link, and then he's kicking me. I don't know.
George left. Not a good sign, said John Mancini.
Yeah, not a good sign. George left.
I told you, the minute you start bringing me and money together, forget it. Yeah,
George actually won 4,500 today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's.
He bet Landon's birthday. Here he is.
There he is.
There you are.
Are we good?
We're good now.
All right. Here we go. My wife is going to hold this.
Okay, go ahead.
So you got to turn it. Look at me. You got to
turn it that way. Okay, here we go. All right.
There you go.
Where is it? Right here. Is this one it? Yes, this is it. Okay. Here, hold it like this. Here it is. Right there.
All right, Greg.
$100 going in. Now, Greg, do you want to play $10 at a time or for 10 spins?
I'll leave it to you. I'm bad. Dude, I'm bad. You're the one who won all that money. I've never won anything in my life.
Go.
Here we go.
That's nothing. So we have $95. Still go.
Told you. Here we go.
95. It's going to go to zero real quick.
Okay. Oh, nothing. Keep going.
George, I'm telling you should have took the wife out to get a nice dinner. The $100 is going to go.
Oh. You won $5.
You won $5, Greg.
Wow. That'll go. Maybe.
You won $10. So
wow, we got $10 back.
You remember on the Honeymooners when he goes, you win fortune.
Does that mean a spin?
Oh, no spin, because I didn't do that.
What happened? What did he win?
Fortune.
Spin, gold.
You won fortune.
What does that mean? Oh, yeah, you won a fortune. That's the bird in the cage.
Yeah.
His name is Fortune. Yeah, I was with.
You just won $20. $20.
$20. You're up 20.
Wow.
Here we are. Oh, Greg, right here.
See this? That's because George is playing. If I play, forget it. I was I was in Vegas with Mike Katz, the bodybuilder, you guys, and Kim Klein's husband, and he was putting chips for me, and I went to $100 in 5 minutes. Didn't win shit. I was with Mike Katz. You remember Mike Katz?
We have 6 more spins.
Pumping on. 6 more spins.
Come on, George, win something for him.
I'm trying.
See, when I wasn't there.
Oh, if this was here, it would have been better.
See, when I wasn't there this afternoon, he won $4,500. Now I'm there. Forget about it.
Oh, you bid $20. You won
You won $20 back.
Wow. It's far from $4,000.
Oh, dude, you're so close.
Maybe try a different machine.
No. Oh wait, what did we win here? We just won $40.
Won $40. You won $40.
Wow.
Okay.
Look at that, guys. I won $40.
Nope. All right, down 6 spins.
Hey,
$10 you won.
Dan said he won $1,200 on the Wheel of Fortune.
Ah, not good. So far, not good, Greg. No spins.
Yeah, I know, George. Trust me.
$10. Hey, Greg, it'll work. It's coming. I'm telling you. Oh, come on. Nope. 4 more spins.
One more.
Greg.
You won $10. 5 more spins.
5 more.
John Mancini said, take it.
Cash out now.
Cash out?
No.
Go ahead. Keep going.
All right.
Hey, let him have fun. I can't. I would. What
2
is
more
that?
spins.
2 more spins.
Oh, 3 more. We wanted 10.
You're welcome, Brian. We try to hook up our favorite Momo.
Yeah, thank you, Brian. Brian, thank you for always supporting me too.
Yeah, like and subscribe and share. And
3 spins. 2 more spins left.
2 more spins. We're spinning. We're really spinning here.
But not even one spin up there. Disappointing.
1 more spin. Here it is, Greg.
come on.
Here it is.
Come on.
Look at that jackpot.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, we're going 1 more.
Come on, Greg.
Yeah,
$1. Here we go. No credit. Nothing.
You're going to lose it.
of course. I told you.
$4.
You can't put me in money.
Oh. No.
Nothing. Oh, well.
No.
Well,
Greg. No.
What's up, George? Anything?
Nothing. We got 1 more spin. 1 more spin.
Let's see.
And that would be a 0. That would be a 0.
That'll be 0.
But Greg,
at least we had fun trying.
we had fun trying, Greg. We're still
Thank you, George.
We're still gonna put the money in the super chat for you.
Put it in the
Nah,
Super Chat
thank you,
Venmo so I get it.
I'll put it in there. You hand it over. Get it to Greg.
I'll get it to Greg. Venmo if I can get him right away.
Don't send it.
I'll send it over to you. Unbelievable, Greg.
I appreciate it. You don't have to send me. I appreciate it. We had fun playing it. I told you I'm Jinx.
Happy birthday again.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes.
I'm going to kill Joe.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, guys.
So what?
It's been a heck of a day today.
Dana
I'm
White,
sure it
tell us
has.
about it.
Dana White is the nicest guy. I'm telling you, he's not. Don't believe any of the bullshit.
No, I love Dana White.
He's a great guy. He showed me his gun collection that Kid Rock gave him.
Oh, nice.
Kid Rock, yeah. He says 2 handguns that he got. He has them in a special case in his office. He's just a cool guy.
My cousin Tommy's the one who discovered Kid Rock and is Kid Rock's lawyer to this day. And he calls him Bob. But my cousin Tommy's square, and he was telling me he slept over at Kid Rock's house, and at 3 a.m. there's like big parties going on. And he's like, he said, I called a cab, and Kid Rock's like, stop, where you going? He's like, dude, it's 3 a.m. He goes, I gotta get sleep, So he went and stayed at a hotel. But he's the one who hooked up Kid Rock with Pamela Anderson. He told me because he knew Pamela and he knew Kid Rock, and they were at another party together. And he said, Kid Rock goes to me, you know her, call her over. So Tommy calls her over. He said as soon as they met, within a minute, they started making out. He goes, I knew that was like, Yeah. But anyway.
I don't know. It was good.
So,
All right.
anything good? Any good juicy stuff with Dana White? Like any deals coming or anything good?
He did tell Kevin Iole that in the next 3 weeks there's some major news coming. You're not going to believe it. So I don't know what that is.
Well, I hope it's
Hopefully. And now we'll talk about the podcast, maybe the podcast stuff. We'll see. Hopefully.
I don't know. It's hard, man, because I talked to him. I was there with Mark, and initially at first he's like, yeah, but like, you don't want to say that to someone. Say, hey, come on my show. You don't want to say that. So I was kind of like, well, he's like, look, talk to him. He's like, I don't do many anymore, but I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't know. No, the fight at the Sphere that he already announced that. That was he has that totally taken care of. That's.
What'd you think of the girl fight at the Olympics?
Horrible.
That is incredible.
Did he say anything about that? Because I'm sure he's.
No, we didn't get into that. But what happened was when we were talking, I talked to Kevin Ioli about it, and that is not good. That is a slippery slope you're walking down.
Well, this America and France and the rest of the European, it's a disgrace. We live.
I don't understand.
If you get Kamala Harrison, forget about it. Way more, a lot more of that and worse. Trust me.
Listen. I hate to burst your bubble. She's getting in.
I told Joe already. If I had to bet, I want Trump, but I would bet on her. I wouldn't bet on her.
You hit that right on the head.
Oh, you're damn right. Listen, the hatred for Trump is greater than the love for America. Remember, you ever read stories like you was just telling Joe? You ever see on the news guys fighting his wife for custody of the kids? She wins.
Yeah.
So what does he do when he gets visitation? He kills both of the kids to get back at her.
Yeah.
So now she's gonna live the rest of her life. Meanwhile, he goes to jail, but he killed the kids. So
he shouldn't have went on that show the other day.
Who?
Trump. He didn't look good.
It's not. It's I don't think he should have picked J.D. Vance. I think that he should have took like somebody like Tulsi Gabbard. Or Nancy Mace. I think he should have took a woman, or if not, take Byron Donalds, a black dude who is a powerful, strong man.
He kept saying shit, and I was like, here we go.
Yeah, but J.D. Vance though too, with the whole homeless cat woman and all, like the homeless cat lady with no kids and shit, all that stuff, and I don't know. But the thing is, the hatred for Trump is greater. I hate to tell you, with all the shit that Joe Biden pulled and how screwed up he was, at the end, after losing the friggin' debate, after calling his Vice President Trump, after calling Zelensky, calling him Putin, after all of that, he was only 2 or 3 points behind Trump in the overall. So, you knew that the minute anybody else came in there, the Democrats, they hated Kamala. Now they're all like, they love her.
I know.
Now she's the greatest thing, and she's lying about everything she said.
How do we get this up higher? Happy birthday, Gregg. Happy birthday, Gregg. We will see you.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
When are you coming up?
What's that?
When are you coming up?
To Berwick?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll come one of these days again. I told Joe.
Well, when you fight,
you got to come up on the anniversary. Come up on the anniversary.
When is that?
August 13th. You came up. Remember? Last year.
Oh, was that August 13th?
No,
that was
13th.
then?
Long ago?
What?
That long ago?
August 13th.
I thought it was longer than. I thought it was in the fall. Why am I thinking it was in the fall?
Because I had no colleges. No. Yeah.
Oh shit!
It was right after your birthday. It was right after your birthday because you said.
George, why don't you come up this way?
I don't like driving. I can't see.
We know that already. You're gonna hit a bunch of deer.
We gotta come up with that.
Hey, listen. If I'm driving and she's driving, at least her hat won't fly off.
if Lucia's driving, get off the sidewalk. Bet it.
All right, man.
Driving on the grass.
We'll see you, Gregg. Jay-Z, I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
Gregg, take care.
Yeah, send it to me through Venmo.
Thank you. You didn't have to say. You did enough. Thank you so much.
We'll see you guys.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks. Bye, Michelle.
Bye, Michelle. Thank you.
I said bye.
Bye.
No, I didn't have to care. I'm trying to get out. How do I get out?
I'm getting you out. Hold on.
Get me out.
There you are. You're out.
Okay, so there we go.
He's out. All right. So you didn't win, Gregg, and we kind of figured you were.
No, we didn't win. I knew we weren't going to win. It's anytime I'm involved. I told you the story. I was with Mike Katz, the famous bodybuilder from Pompano. We were sitting there at the casino in Mandalay Bay, and Rob Klein, and they were throwing chips down for me. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to play. They're like, nah, we're going to play for you. Come on, here, pick a number. And I'd be like, all right, that number right there. And we'd lose. Within the minutes, we lost $100. So I told my cats and Rob, that's it, done. I'm a jinx. You don't want me over there. Fuck
Miss
that.
Bell, how you doing? Miss Bell.
Miss Bell, how are you?
How are you, Miss Bell? Yes.
Yeah, so, so I told you your brother won 40, how much? 4,000 what?
What? 4,500 you won.
All right, so George won 4,500. And the minute he brought me into it, he just lost $100 in a matter of a minute and a half.
Less than 2 minutes.
Yep. See? Told you.
Yep.
I used to go to the boardwalk in Jersey, Seaside Heights. for kids that can't win shit, you know, they have this one thing where you win a little stuffed animal. It's a big freaking, what do you call it? The spin wheel. And it's got like 1 or 2 on each side. You know, it's the chances of, you know what I mean? And I still lost, you know? So.
Mm-hmm. Well, you don't gamble at all, do you?
No.
I mean, I don't really
To me, that's throwing away shot old. You know?
George likes gambling. He goes and likes to gamble all the time, to all the casinos.
I don't blame him. But for me, though, it's like throwing the fucking money away. Mr. G's in the thing. How you doing, George?
Mr. G, maybe I can send you the invite, the link, Mr. G. Hold on.
It's bad, George. Let me tell you something. I don't think shit's gonna go our way.
Greg, hold on. I'm gonna try and get Mr. G the link. Hold on. You just talked there for a minute.
Okay, so Mike Katz used MC J Cutler event. Yeah, Mike Katz. I wonder if Mike's still alive. I haven't even looked. I gotta look to see if he's still alive. Greg, you ever meet Craig Munson from? No, but I think I used to see him. Craig Munson. He was a big guy, but he was tall, big too. So that makes a little difference because the biggest guy, nobody. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody was bigger than Victor Richards. Nobody. There was not a body. Craig Munson was not bigger than Victor Richards. Craig Munson was big because he was a big man. Okay, don't get me wrong. He was big. He was very big. Okay, I saw him, but I wasn't with him or any of that kind of shit. But Victor Richards, there was nobody bigger than Victor Richards. He was way bigger. Victor Richards was in a class in his own. There was nobody bigger than Victor Richards. Let's get that straight, you know. And Victor Richards is not my favorite person on the planet. But I'm just telling you, there was nobody bigger than him. Craig Munson.
He died earlier this year and came back.
Huh?
He died apparently earlier this year.
Yeah, that was all bullshit. I talked to Victor. He has a beer. He's growing like this unique, some organic, crazy, funky, fruity beer or some shit like that. He's like into that stuff. But I don't care. The guy was a genetic freak. He was a monster. I mean, there was nobody. Even these big guys today, you see these like guys that win the Mr. Olympia and all these guys coming out of the Middle East that are super jacked, rich, shredded. Victor Richards was still more massive. These guys, he had shoulders. I mean, he was just, and he was. If Victor Richards took this much of what these guys today are taking, just this much of that shit, he'd be fucking 400 pounds ripped. I mean, he was just unbelievable. You're talking about 1981, 82, you know, and D-ball, deck and test and shit like that. These guys today are taking ridiculous shit, ridiculous stuff. You know. The human being hasn't evolved from every single guy today's got giant legs. Every one of them. Big asses, giant legs. There he is.
Hey.
George G.
Greg, happy birthday.
Thank you, George.
All right. How old are you now?
He hates it.
So, well, 64. 64.
Oh, you're 64?
Yeah.
I'll be 67 this year. So you're 16 years away, and I'm 13 years away from 80.
Yeah, oh, Joe, I mean, George, I can't believe that shit. I start thinking in 6 years I'll be 70. I'm like, what? 70?
You look great.
What?
You look great, Greg.
Thank you, but I take care of myself. You know.
Greg, you know, when you do your workouts, you know, you should video them. Let people follow along with your workouts. Put them on your YouTube page.
Yeah, I know. You know, but Joe and I were just talking about a little bit of that.
Look, everyone would follow. All the people would follow along and do.
People don't realize that I'm in really good shape. Like you saw me recently. You know what I'm saying? You saw me after I had the infamous.
You look like the.
Yeah, but I was.
It's so big. Greg looks literally like Magilla Gorilla. If you remember, cartoon. Your arms are out like this. I mean.
Yeah, I have really big back and broad shoulders. But the thing is, Jimmy the Bull goes to me, bro, you have a little tiny ass. He goes, if we were in jail, he goes, you'd be in trouble. I said, no, we'd have a good time. That's funny.
Right.
Because I wear only size 30 in the pants. So, you know, but the legs are jacked. So sometimes it's hard to fit.
We're the new generation that's going to show how you can go to heaven with your boots on, how you can still do the same things you did when you were 18, at 70, at 80, at 90, at 100, until the engine no longer works anymore. And then
that's right.
That's how people used to work 100 years ago. There were no nursing homes or any of this stuff. People worked all the way through.
Oh yeah, to the in her 80s, 90. You know, yeah.
Grandma Moses was working in the out in the yard, and then she made dinner. She was 102, and everyone's after they had dinner, everyone sat down, watched TV, and Grandma's rocking in the chair, and she rocked her way right up to heaven.
You know, that's funny. It's true though. If you take care of yourself, you know, and I take care of myself. So, you know, even with all the operations, cancer, all this other shit, I don't give myself any discounts. When I go to the work, go to train, I go to train. I don't say, well, I'm older now, I'm going to take it easy. I'm tired today, so I'm just going to go to it. I don't do that. It's either all or nothing. I either train full tilt, balls to the walls, or I don't train at all, you know? And I train less than I used to train because I give my body more of a break. But when I train, my girlfriend will tell you, even in the winter, I can wring my shirt out with sweat because I don't fuck around. That's the key. Is you got to treat yourself. My body still thinks it's 21. Plus, another thing is you got to ejaculate every fucking day. I swear to God, if you're an older guy, that's so important. Carlin Coker taught me that, and I'm lucky. My girlfriend's is a little hoe. You know what I mean? So we have sex almost every single day, and when we don't have sex, I gotta fucking pop one out, even if I don't feel like it, because you know, Carlin Coker taught me that a long time ago. Your body thinks we're here to, you know, procreate, you know, have babies and then move on. And if you believe, if you're 80 years old and you're still fucking, you know, spakiming, you know what I mean? Your body thinks you're still like making babies, so you stay younger. I swear to God, if you Google how many times should a man ejaculate in a month, I think it's like 21 or 22 times. It's almost every single day.
That's what J.D. Vance meant.
Is that what he said? Did he say that for real?
J.D. Vance was. I didn't really listen to what the actual words he said, but in jest, everyone should have as many kids as they possibly can. You know,
yes,
that's what he was to have a family. God is the most important thing to hold a society, a country together. You know,
I believe in that too. I believe that we should all be having kids. You know, my son's been married 11 years.
I think Kamala might win.
I do too. Anthony, Anthony, I just want to say I found a few dimetrogene 25s. I found them. And I bought them in 1991, Anthony. And I took one, and it fucking still worked. How about that, Anthony Diaz, man? How about that, Anthony? I love that shit. I love to, bro. I don't know anybody that smokes pot or takes things that make you mellow. Not me, bro. Anything that makes me chagad or mellow, I don't want that. If I was a drug addict, I'd probably be a cokehead because I like to feel up. You know what I mean?
Remember Black Beauties?
Yeah, but they were just ephedrine.
Black Beauty was.
Right?
I think they were ephedrines. There's ephedrine HCl and ephedrine sulfate. Don't take the sulfate. You don't get the buzz like you do from ephedrine HCl. Sulfate is Bronchade. Don't get Bronchade. Get Primatene. Primatene. Okay, get the Primatene tabs. That's pure ephedrine HCl. Bronchade, which a lot of bodybuilders take, is sulfate. That's the yellow caps. And I think that's black caps were once, you know, I think they were also once sulfate. I'm not sure, but I just know that sulfate is not as good as ephedrine HCl. Plus, you burn fat with HCl. I don't know what it is, but it's so much better.
You don't do that stuff anymore. You don't.
No, you can't. I mean, once in a blue moon, yeah, I will. If I'm really shot for a workout, I will. But I'm so sensitive, George. What used to be 25 milligrams, right, of HCl, ephedrine HCl, now Primatene gives you 2 caps. I have them here somewhere. I've showed them before. They're two
old diet pills.
They're two in a pop out, right? One's 12.5 and the other's 12.5 to equal 25. That's a serving. I take one, bite it in half, so that's half of 12.5. So I don't know what the hell is that? Like it's like 7 milligrams, and I fucking go. I'm going nuts to a workout because I'm naturally hyper. Like if I drink
now, if you're around all your friends, when you're around all your friends, you don't need anything.
No, I don't. You know what I mean? Because I'm hyper too. You know?
Yeah.
I'm hyper. But I mean, like, you know, if I train at 2 a.m. and sometimes you're like fucking shot, I'm like, okay, let me pop one of my little happy pills. You know, we call it go-go juice. You know, I take a sip or two of Bang. I could never. Do guys buy these fucking like Red Bull or Monster or Bang or Rain? Mate, I sip it. I have to put it in like a soda bottle, right? You know, so it has a cap. Otherwise, it goes flat, you know, because it comes in a can. but I sip it. 2 sips, that's it. You know, and then I take like the game face or something with it, you know, to get the fucking brains going. And then I'm like fucking, woo, I'm good.
Dan, you can still have 5 kids, Dan. My mom and dad have 5 kids. There were 5 of us, and my mom.
Dan, marry a Spanish chick. You'll have 6, 7 kids, especially if she's young.
Kamala is the whore of the Babylon mentioned in the Bible in the book Revelation of the end times.
She scares me. I'm telling you, George, she scares the shit out of me.
I think she might win.
Greg, I don't care. I don't care if she. It doesn't matter. What's gonna happen is not gonna follow what they want.
Oh, I know that. Oh, I know that. She'll say anything to get in there.
I'm in the red. I'm not gonna. No, you're talking about a bunch of globalists who want to take over the whole world. It's not happening.
I agree.
I just saw Sean Strickland. You know Sean Strickland? He's selling his Harley because Harley Davidson is now owned by BlackRock.
Oh shit!
Really?
So does that mean they're gonna go electric and shit? Electric Harley Davidson. Imagine that shit.
Wow. Well, no. What he's saying is that BlackRock, Vanguard is all that diversity.
BlackRock runs the Democratic Party.
All that stuff. So he's standing up, for what he believes. I mean, that's what's going to happen. We are the men, and this has happened through the time we were here. Wow. Humans were here. The same shit that's happening now has happened before. And you know how it ended? The men split up.
You're burning in Rome, though. It's just like they're falling. You got listen. You got to get Trump in there. You have to get Trump in there. He gets in his head.
By the way, did you see the 2 boxer dudes in the Olympics?
Oh, yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, that's bad.
What about the basketball? What about the girl in the basketball in the WNBA?
Yeah, but I felt worse for the boxer.
That's not a girl.
George, I felt way worse for the boxer. Did you see the Italian girl fighting the Algerian? First of all, it looked like Fallon Fox in there, the guy. He looked just like him. And when after I think like 45 seconds, the girl dropped to her knees and cried and said, "This is not fair." That's what she said. I felt so bad for her.
They should all boycott. If you get her as an opponent, right? They should just take off the gloves and throw them at her. That's what I would do.
Yeah, but you know what? They should. What's going to happen is I hope a lot of Americans don't watch the Olympics. You got to hurt them in the pocketbook. If that Olympics gets it's bad enough with that fucking first supper shit. What do we need that shit for? You don't watch the Olympics. Even now, even the Super Bowl with all their bullshit and the side, that fucking,
Macron is married to a guy.
Yeah, I saw that. Do you know who exposed that? Do you know who exposed that? Candace Owens. Did you see that?
Yeah. Oh,
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Macron's wife was I think she transgendered when she was like 13 or something.
Breaking down
and Italian.
And Italian.
Back in history, hundreds of thousands, how things happen. Just like when Putin was speaking to Tucker Carlson, and he's saying, "Hold on, you got to understand the history of Russia and Ukraine," and he's going back hundreds and hundreds of years to show you there's been conflict all the way through. And it's not like what you think.
Yes, but do you know that there's a lot of Ukrainians that still identify as Russian? They were Russian up until to 1996. The old school, it's just like there's a lot of these chicks that are stuck wearing burqas that were wearing string bikinis in the 1970s. They were wearing bikinis on the beach in Iran, and now they got to fucking wear the burqa over there and shit, you know?
The girl in the Sky Australian News. Australian News.
Yes.
You ever watch Australian News? The girl Rita.
Sky News. Yes, I watch it all the time.
That girl Rita lived in Iran.
Yes.
When the Shah was there, and then they had to leave.
I know a lot of people from it. What's his name's family left there? Patrick Bet Davidson. Patrick Bet David. Patrick Bet David. I'm supposed to be on the show until the fucking cancer hit me. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I should. He probably don't want me now, though. Now he's big. Back then he was little. But what I'm saying is,
I don't think that, Greg.
But the thing is, though, let me tell you something. The people don't realize that shit. That this, first of all, do you know that Zelensky banned all, like, there's no more elections. He's it. You know that. He banned elections. Say, well, we're in war now. So war's good for him. Okay, because now he has an excuse. No more elections.
All right, the boxing. What's his name? Klitschko. I'm not.
Yeah, Klitschko. He's the mayor of the city.
He's the mayor of Kiev. They want peace. They want to negotiate peace.
He doesn't want that though. Wars. He's a warmonger. Do you ever see the video? Do you ever see the video where he's talking with Donald Trump? He looks totally different because he's on. He's taking the Babani right now. He looks totally different. He was all like this and slouched, and now he's walking around like a. But the thing with Trump told him back in 2019. There's a great video, and Trump tells him at the end of the video, he goes, "Listen, stop asking me to step in between you and between you and Vladimir Putin. You two sit down and hash it out yourselves." You know what I mean? And Zelensky was like this because he wants us to do all his fighting. He wants us to pay for all. Where's all the money going? Send it over there. You're getting people killed over there. The idiot Americans that go over there and think, well, I'm gonna fight to help the Ukraine get their. They stick you in the front line and you're getting. They treat you like shit. Did you ever see? There's a few guys who had to run and escape from there. There were Americans that went over to help them, and they're like, "Dude, they're torturing us. They beat the shit out of them." The Ukraine. It's a joke. He arrested all. There's no more religion shit there. All Christian and all that stuff. And Jewish. They fucking, they put the kibosh to all that. They use war as an excuse, just like this country used COVID as an excuse. You understand? Let me tell you something. If we ever go to war, watch what happens here. They're going to fucking put all of us. Oh, no, we're at war, so now you got to sit down. The first thing Kamala said, within the first couple months, I'm taking away your guns. So you better, I don't have a gun, so, I'm a felon, but still.
Greg.
They can't take away our guns.
I know it's not going to happen. Good luck trying to do that. I get it.
When Black Lives Matter and Antifa tried to walk down during the height of all those protests, they went down suburbs, and they got turned back. No news. We didn't take pictures of what happened. It happened all over the country.
It happened. It also happened when the Rodney King thing went, and when they were going, and they were starting to go into Beverly Hills, and there were a bunch of hillbillies sitting there. You ain't coming up here, motherfuckers. You can go burn down your own little city, but you ain't coming up here. And they knew. Sorry, and they know that. But the problem is, she will make it so that you're going to have a goddamn civil war. You'll have people going.
Good things will happen. You're focused. Trump 2024. That's it.
I'm praying.
A lot of money.
Dude, I'm praying for Trump. But I love Trump. But Donald, I know you're not watching this because we're fucking minnows. But Donald, if somebody knows Donald, dude, fucking stop talking about her. Just talk about the policies. Let her bury herself. Just challenge her to what she's done. Okay, tell me what you've done. The first thing his motto should be telling everybody, listen, she's an extension of Biden. You want more of this? You want to keep the prices high in gas and food? You like this? Vote for her. Don't vote for me. If you want this to keep out, you want to keep funding these wars overseas, vote for her, please. Don't vote for me, then vote for her. That's what he should say. You want more of this shit in the Olympics? You want guys beating up your daughters? Vote for her. Don't vote for me.
World War III?
Huh?
You want World War III?
No, I don't. But Trump doesn't either. Dude, all Trump will do is he'll sit back. Trump will sit back. He'll blow a fart like this. He'll fan it over towards Putin and say, "Now smell that and get this through your fucking head." Okay, if you fucking don't do what I'm going to put tariffs on you, you'll be broke. Iran was broke. Russia was broke. Remember the bread lines of Russia? You know what I'm saying? They'll go back to that. Eat your oil. Eat your oil. I'm opening up the Keystone Pipeline. All this bullshit. I'm watching Pete Buttigieg the other day. Oh, no, that was Trump that opened up the border. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Remain in Mexico. You fucking cocksuckers took the border. You took the wall down, sold the metal for scrap. You know what I mean? The remaining metal. Just stop bullshitting me. You know what they're doing? They're pulling a donkey. George, they're pulling a donkey in a room, right? Kamala Harris, all of them. They pull a donkey in a room and they say to me, you know what? This is a unicorn. I said, no, that isn't. That's a fucking donkey. No, it's not. This is a fucking unicorn. Don't believe your lying eyes. This is a unicorn. It's not. And I'm telling them, no, it's a donkey. That's what they're doing to America. Everything's Donald Trump's fault. He didn't really get shot. Even look at the FBI guy. Well, we don't know. Could be a shard of glass. Where did glass come from? What glass was broken? No teleprompter was broken. Was it a shard of glass that shot the other guy in the head? Was it a shard of glass that shot the two guys? What about the guy running on the roof? Where now they have it where they see him laying. He runs across the roof. He lays down. And he's aiming. What's all that?
It's communism, Greg.
Bullshit. I know what it is, but I'm saying they're bringing a donkey in the room and telling you idiots that believe that shit. It's not a fucking unicorn, it's a donkey.
There's 10 points to communism, and this is one of them. It starts back 40, 50 years ago. They can't take us over by coming and taking us over by arms because we're all armed. We'll fight
George,
back.
when you and I were kids, communism was a dirty word.
First, they take God out of the school.
Yeah.
Then the federal government takes over the schooling. Then
guys, I gotta get ready to wrap up. So, Greg, again, I want to wish you a happy birthday, even though it's Monday. You don't celebrate it.
Thank you.
Mr. G, you want to give us some words of encouragement? Maybe Trump will win as we go out. See what you can do. Give us a little Braveheart.
And just look, as he said, fight, fight, fight. Yes. Everyone has to stand up, and speak out. The war is on information now. Everywhere where you talk to people, speak to people, the people that are around you and stuff. That's what you want to do. They want to go after the kids. They want to screw the kids up, screw our whole generation up. It's up to us as the men to take back the country. You want to be free?
Yeah.
Freedom's not free. Just stand up and pray and have faith in God. It's in God's hand because Musk bought Twitter.
Thank God for that. Thank God for that, bro.
That's right. Yeah.
Thank God for that.
I just passed where Trump lives. Literally, I just came by the bridge that goes to his house, and there's a guy. This guy's walking with flags.
Thank you, Jed. Everyone.
I'm not kidding you. Like this. I'm like, so you gotta have faith, Greg.
Have faith.
Faith is the
Oh, dude, I do, but it's still. I have faith in what I believe in, but not with other. This country's full of fucking.
Faith is the
girls.
belief you don't see, and the reward is to see what you believe. Right.
All right, guys. Well, I love you guys.
Anyway, thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
Happy birthday, Greg. Happy birthday, Greg. Eat some cake, Greg. Eat some cake.
Eat some cake.
I want to see you eat cake on a video.
Yeah. I don't have no cake. It's my birthday's Monday, so Monday Joe's going to bring me a cake.
Yeah. All right. Love you guys.
All right, guys.